50 Boston Terrier facts every owner should know. Number 1. In the 1960s, a Boston Terrier from Denver named Missy was said to have the ability to predict future events by barking a certain number of times or by touching cards. She reportedly predicted sports outcomes, the weight and time of when babies would be born, the next US president, and even the timing of her own death. Number 2. The Boston Terrier was the first of 10 purebred dog breeds to be developed in the United States of America. Number 3. Boston Terriers are affectionately known as the American gentleman thanks to their American roots, their iconic tuxedo-like coat, and their refined personality. Number 4. In 1976, Boston Terriers were also chosen as the bicentennial dog of the US. That year, Americans celebrated the country's 200th anniversary of independence. Number 5. The title of America's greatest war dog also goes to a Boston Terrier named Sergeant Stubby, who participated in 17 battles. In First World War, he protected his regiment from unexpected mustard gas attacks and located wounded soldiers. Stubby is the only dog who was promoted to the rank of sergeant through his combat achievements. Number 6. The heroic story of Sergeant Stubby even inspired the 2018 animated movie called Sergeant Stubby, An American Hero. Although the film didn't perform well initially due to competition with Avengers: Infinity War, it did later win multiple awards in the US, the UK, Australia, France, and Spain. Number 7. In 2014, Disney released a short animated film called Feast featuring a Boston Terrier named Winston. The 6-minute short went on to win Best Animated Short Film at the 87th Academy Awards and has received many critical acclaims. Number 8. Boston Terriers have also made an appearance in many commercials for popular companies like IKEA, MasterCard, Doritos, Amazon, and Geico. Number 9. Despite their name, Boston Terriers are not actually classified as a terrier breed. Instead, they belong to the non-sporting group, which is primarily composed of companion dogs. Number 10. Initially, the Boston Terrier's color and markings were not considered that important. Breeders emphasized other features, like their blocky head instead. By the 20th century, however, the breed's distinctive markings and color were also considered an essential feature. Number 11. Modern Boston Terriers come in 3 official colors: black, brindle, and seal. However, these colors must be accompanied by white markings on the muzzle, chest, and a white band between their eyes. Otherwise, they are immediately disqualified from dog shows. Number 12. Some Boston Terriers may also have a white spot on top of their head called the Haggerty spot, or the Kiss of God. These dogs are descendants of one of the first Boston Terrier lines bred by the Haggerty family in the early 1900s. Number 13. Among the 3 colors of Boston Terriers, brindle is the least ideal for dog shows, because it is only favored when 2 Boston Terriers have the same qualities in all other aspects. Number 14. The entire Boston Terrier breed can be traced back to a single dog named Judge. Judge was a mix between a bulldog and the now extinct White English Terrier, and he was bred in the late 1860s in Liverpool. Number 15. In the Victorian era, bulldog and terrier crossbreeds like Judge were quite popular for the brutal blood sports of bull and bear baiting. In other words, Boston Terriers descend from fierce fighting dogs. Number 16. In 1870, Robert C. Hooper from the city of Boston purchased Judge. He was then crossbred with a white bulldog named Jip. Through generations of subsequent breeding, the Boston Terrier evolved into the smaller, sweeter, and more attractive companion dog we know today. Number 17. Boston Terriers were much larger in the past, weighing as much as 44 pounds. Today, some breeders have brought back this larger size, and they are known as Old Boston Bulldogs. Number 18. In 1889, the first Boston Terrier Club was formed, but it was named American Bull Terrier Club. At the time, Boston Terriers went by different names like Roundheads, Boston Bulls, Boxwoods, and American Bull Terriers. Number 19. Due to objections from Bulldog and Bull Terrier owners, the early names for Boston Terriers had to be changed. So in 1891, the breed and the breed club were officially renamed to Boston Terrier as the tribute to the city the dogs were bred in. Number 20. Boston Terriers are actually a source of pride in the American state of Boston. For instance, Rhett, the Boston Terrier, has been the official costumed mascot of the Boston University for over 100 years now. He was elected in 1922 and named after the character Rhett Butler from the novel Gone with the Wind. Number 21. In 1979, Boston Terriers were even designated as the official state dog of Massachusetts. This was because Boston is the capital and the largest city in Massachusetts. Number 22. Boston Terriers aren't as feisty, mischievous, and energetic as most other terrier breeds. They've got a more laid-back personality, which has been attributed to their bulldog ancestry. Number 23. The American Kennel Club granted the Boston Terrier official recognition in 1893. This made Boston's the first American breed to be AKC certified. Number 24. Boston Terriers were the most popular breed in the US in 1915 and remained in the top 10 until the 1960s. What's more, for the 30 years between 1905 and 1935, they didn't drop below the second rank. Number 25. In the AKC's 2022 popularity rankings, however, Boston Terriers have ranked 24th out of 199 breeds. Number 26. In addition to the required white markings on the muzzle, chest, and between their eyes, Boston Terriers can have desired coat markings on their collar and their legs. Number 27. According to the AKC standard, Boston Terriers can also be disqualified from dog shows if they have blue eyes, a Dudley or flesh-colored nose, or a docked tail. Number 28. Even without docking, Boston Terriers generally have short tails that do not exceed 2 inches in length. These short tails can curl like a corkscrew, or they can also be straight. Number 29. Boston Terriers are known for their erect, bat-like ears. However, some of them are born with floppy ears that need to be cropped to make them stand, although cropping is illegal in many places. Number 30. People often confuse Boston Terriers with French Bulldogs due to their similar appearance. However, their ears help distinguish them. Boston Terriers have pointed ears, while Frenchies have rounded ears. Number 31. Boston Terriers are a short-snouted or brachycephalic breed of dogs. This means they are susceptible to respiratory issues while also facing issues with temperature regulation. Number 32. As a short-snouted breed, some Boston Terriers are born with mandibular prognathism, also known as Habsburg jaw. It causes their lower jaw to stick out more than their upper jaw, creating an underbite. Number 33. Boston Terriers typically measure 10 to 12 inches in height and weigh 12 to 25 pounds, according to the AKC. However, international standards permit a maximum height of 17 inches while maintaining the weight limit of 25 pounds. Number 34. The AKC divides Boston Terriers into 3 weight classes in their shows: under 15 pounds, 15 to 20 pounds, and 20 to 25 pounds. Number 35. Silent film star Pola Negri is said to have always brought her Boston Terrier named Patsy along with her, even to restaurants and nightclubs. Once when a restaurant denied entry to her cherished dog, she left in a fury declaring, "No Patsy, no Pola, goodbye forever." Number 36. Boston Terriers are known to have a sensitive stomach that often leads to gastrointestinal issues and most notoriously, a lot of flatulence. Number 37. Because of their short muzzle and large eyes, your Boston Terrier is prone to eye injury. This is why Boston Terriers commonly suffer from eye complications like cataracts or corneal ulcers. Number 38. The world record for the dog with the largest eyes is held by a Boston Terrier named Brewski. Both of Brewski's eyes measure a whopping 1.1 inches in diameter. Number 39. According to pet insurance claims data, the 10 accident and illness claims for Boston Terriers are cancer, skin irritation, corneal ulcer, ear infection, tummy trouble, diarrhea, allergies, eye condition, neck injury, and vomiting. Number 40. Boston Terrier mothers have difficulty giving birth naturally due to their small pelvises and the large heads of Boston puppies. As a result, around 80% of Boston Terrier litters are delivered through C-section. Number 41. From 2012 to 2021, the president of Finland, Sauli Niinistö, would often be accompanied by his pet Boston Terrier, Lennu. Lennu gained widespread fame, appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and even leading a cafe in Helsinki to create dog-shaped pastries in his honor. Number 42. 2 American presidents, Warren Harding and Gerald Ford, have also owned Boston Terriers in the past. Harding had a Boston named Hub, while Ford had 2 Bostons named Fluck and Spot. Number 43. Even Helen Keller owned a Boston Terrier named Sir Thomas, more commonly known as Fizz. Fizz would accompany Keller to her lectures and patiently wait until class was over to return home with her. Number 44. Other famous personalities who have owned Boston Terriers include actress Rose McGowan, musician Louis Armstrong, and comedian Joanne Rivers. Number 45. In recent years, Boston Terriers have become increasingly popular in canine sports. Agility, obedience, tracking, dog diving, and lure coursing are some of the sports where these versatile pups are known to excel. Number 46. Boston Terriers rank 54th in Stanley Korn's list of smartest dog breeds, tied with the Akita. They can learn new commands after 25 to 40 repetitions and follow the first command at a rate of 50% or higher. Number 47. According to Boston Terrier Rescue Canada, about 3.9% of Boston Terriers are deaf in one ear, while 4.8% are deaf in both. They're also 6% more prone to hearing loss in one ear than other dog breeds. Number 48. Boston Terriers are better suited to wearing harnesses instead of collars. They reduce the risk of pulling on your dog's throat and affecting their breathing, which is particularly important for brachycephalic breeds like the Boston Terrier. Number 49. Although there are no reliable records for the longest living Boston Terrier, different sources claim that one Boston pup lived between 21 and 26 years. This is significantly longer than the breed's average lifespan of around 13 to 15 years. Number 50. In some installations of the Wizard of Oz book series, Toto the dog is portrayed as a Boston Terrier. However, this change was short-lived, and authors of later books stopped specifying Toto's breed. Alright guys, so which of these facts did you find most intriguing? Let us know in the comments below.